There's like a mountain lion cubs up in these hills. I can hear them fighting with each other. It's freaking awesome. Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy JangoMike here. Hey, check it out. I don't really consider myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guy that has no life, ADD, OCD. I have video equipment, music studio. I'm retired young. You see what I'm getting at? I love to fish, and I make videos because I'm a creative guy. And if people watch it, cool. People don't, that's cool too. Like, you know, like I'm not trying to like do whatever a YouTuber is. I'm not trying to do that. I do what I do. But anyways, long story short, what I'm getting at is every once in a while a company will hit me up and ask me to demo their stuff and write a good review, which I'm totally down for, except for the part where they want me to write a good review, because I won't do that just because. Like, I'm gonna write the review or talk about whatever, demo the product the way I see fit. Meaning, like, if it's good, it's good, and if it's not good, then it's not good. As long as they're cool with me being honest, then that's cool. So, long story short, I had a company reach out to me. It was a Chinese company. A lot of Chinese international companies reach out to me. I guess, you know, that's maybe how they trying to get into the American markets, is by just hitting up random people on YouTube. But the company is called, I don't know if that's pronounced BocBoz or BocBoz. I don't know. But anyways, they make these swim bait style baits that are pre-hooked. They come in different sizes and colors. They also make these shrimp looking ones, or crawdad looking ones. To me, these look more like shrimp than crawdads. So I'm not gonna try these yet. I'm actually gonna save these till next month when I go to Texas, where that style of fishing really does involve like actually using shrimp. I'm gonna try these there, see if I can get some reds or something. But definitely, I'm definitely down to try these swim baits. I got a heavier one on my bait caster and one of the smaller, lighter ones on just one of my regular ultralight rigs. I told the company, you know, I'm not gonna just use it and write a positive review so I can get free stuff, because it doesn't work that way for me. I'll use it, I'll give it a shot, and if I like it, I'll tell you guys. If I don't like it, I'll tell you guys. To be honest, right now, late August, I'm not really throwing a lot of swim baits right now. I mean, that's not to say you can't catch fish and that other people don't. Me personally, around this time, don't really throw a lot of swim baits. But I'm gonna toss this out every once in a while, and when I think there might be a good spot, maybe use it as like a probing and feeler. I already was tossing the small one earlier and caught a really small bass on it, so that's a good sign. And also notice that just throwing it in general, you'll get followers. You'll get the bait fish following it, and you'll get some of the smaller bass following it. So that's pretty cool. That's a good sign. It does have good action. The hook feels real sturdy and strong. You know, it looks like it's well made. So, you know, it's just a matter of getting it the right presentation in front of the fish and getting them to want to bite it, assuming they want to. It might be a little tricky right now because there's literally bait fish everywhere. There's just shad and all kinds of bait balls everywhere. So it's always tough when there's a lot of bait fish for me, because like the bass are just, why do they want fake stuff when they can get the real thing? So I don't know, that's just the way I think. But I don't know everything. I'm not the arbiter of all fishing knowledge. I'm always learning as I go. I consider myself a perpetual student, so I'm always trying to learn too. But anyways, so far so good on these guys. BocBoz, I don't know how to pronounce that. I probably should have asked, huh? It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep throwing these, see what we can get, and also just kind of try to do my late August fishing ritual, see what we can do. So yeah, let's check it out. There you go. Hey, look at that. Get them all funky. You can't say it's the biggest fish, but it's a fish. What do you know? That little minnow that they had me demo actually caught a fish. Pretty funny. The dink lives matter, baby. Especially these little dinks. Hey. Go back in. Okay, a little dink. Dink lives matter, baby. Last time. Good. All right, so this swim bait that they sent me, I do like the action. It's got good action. The colors are interesting. They're kind of there's kind of a mix of different patterns. Nothing exactly matches the fish that I'm fishing here in Southern California in our freshwater lake, but like as long as like the contrast and the general look is there, they'll go for it. Like there was a bass colored one I was using that was getting a lot of small bass to follow it and chase it, so that's a good sign. But unfortunately I lost that one in some sticks over there, and I'm not getting it back. But what I am able to do is if I can get them to follow it, I can see where they're coming from, and then I can go behind them and toss in like a drop shot or something, and then I can coax one out that way, which on my last fish, the little dink that I caught, that's exactly what I did. So let's see if we can do some more. Oh man, that was a fish. There we go. Easy one. Yeah, look at that guy. The little guy, looking chunky though, nice and healthy. So what I'm doing is I'm throwing that swim bait, right? And it's giving me an idea where the fish are hanging out, because I'll see them following it. Like if I throw it in an area where there's like some submerged bushes or whatever, and then I'm reeling it in, I see fish following it, then I'll put that down and throw my drop shot. Since they're not taking the swim bait, then I'm able to get them on that. So that's kind of cool. Gives you an idea, right? Looking good. Let's get this little fat boy back in the water. little chunk McGrunk right here. Look at good looking fish, man. These guys are gonna be fat this year. These thick booty boys right here. Good looking fish, man. I don't know, I haven't got any big ones yet today, but got a lot of these guys, so I'm not complaining, I'm happy. You know, I think dink lives matter. You guys know my motto. Good looking fish. Go, buddy. Go be master of your domain. Another one. All right, check them out. Another one. It was like literally the same tactic as the last one. Just throw in the swim bait, and if I see one following it, I stop, switch, go to a drop shot, and throw right where I saw him come from, the follower, and then boom. So I guess you could say the swim bait is helping me catch fish one way or another. Last time. All right, everybody, so it's about noonish and I just got off the water. I only put in a few hours today because I got a lot of stuff going on this week. I'm getting ready to drag my boat out to Texas to do a little vacation / fishing recording sesh and visit some family out there. So but anyways, my final thoughts, I guess my initial and my final thoughts on those swim baits provided by, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but like BocBoz or BocBoz, I don't know how to pronounce it. I only spoke to the representative over email. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Like, you know, they get the job done. They got good action. The hooks are quality. The bigger ones have a nice weight to them, so you can really cast them out. The lighter ones are pretty light. So I was using different rigs to work them. I only caught the one bass directly off of one of those swim baits. The rest of the bass I caught because I had thrown the swim bait into an area where I thought maybe some bass were. And then I watched the bass follow it out from like a shadowy area. So when they did not like do a full-on bite and take the swim bait, I went ahead and threw like a drop shot down there and kind of let it sit, and then they took that. So, and that's typically actually how I work swim baits. Like, I get a lot of fish that way. You know, perhaps I need to like learn some new techniques on how to fish swim baits besides throw them and crank them and let them drop and let them sit a little bit. But that's generally how I use them. So they got the job done. I'm not sure exactly how they sell them, if you can only get one color or if you just buy the multi-pack. But all the colors seemed fine. The fish, I threw like a blue and white and a green and white, and the fish seemed to respond to both equally. So all in all, good stuff. Just a note, like I said earlier when I started the video, like I would never just say use something because someone's paying me to, or they're telling me they'll give me free stuff. I will only ever, you know, say, hey, I use this and this is how it went for me. That's pretty much, I'll always be honest. So, but I would genuinely say that, hey, they worked great. They got the job done. Wish I could have caught some bigger fish, but it's all good. You know me, man, dink lives matter. Anyways, that's enough talking. I gotta drive. I don't want to get in an accident or get a ticket. So yeah, we'll talk soon. This is JangoMike. I'll try to get some more fishing in between now and when I take off on my trip. But if not, I hope you guys go out and catch some fish and do your thing.